Salutations, everyone. Welcome back to Crusader Kings 3. I'm LotR, and again, we are here in the Realms of Exile, the Lord of the Rings mod beta. So, we have the ability to expand further into both, I guess now Amrun here, or into Umbar. So I'm thinking we should probably go and neuter Umbar's combat strength by taking the city castle of Umbar. So that's the next plan here. We're going to launch a war with them. Our colonization in the north continues. And even if Sauron does join, I think we have a very good chance of winning this war. Although apparently I have to go back and do the stupid royal court stuff again. Okay. Can't accept that. Ooh. Okay. If she joins my court, beautiful day for a war. Does that change the war I'm on? No, it doesn't. Oh, well, that's unfortunate. Well, at least I got somebody in my lands who I can now pull into a future war. These guys are being attacked by Thranduil. What? I'm gonna say we're on our own. As much as I'd like to protect them, I'm not about to pick a fight with Thranduil over that. Order restored on that front. Army mustered. Can I stop him from getting away? Not at the moment. There we go. Got him. Well, that's a nice 47% of the war already won. I guess that's his reinforcements. Okay, we should be able to siege this fairly quickly because we've got the powerful elven singers. Although apparently they're going to reoccupy a good chunk of my land in the meantime. Can I make them any stronger? Yes, I don't think it's going to really speed it up much, though. Yeah. Not immensely faster. On the other hand, all that land up there is still fairly easy to reconquer. Got some brigands. And we have now occupied Umbar. Didn't get that much of it, though. No. Apparently one of my vassals has started an independence faction. Oh, it's the guy who owns that land. Well, I'm going to steal it from you in a little while, so good for you. As if there was any doubt, easy victory on my part. After all, there's no way these guys could stand up to a large Noldoran army. Although they apparently are going to try and besiege their capital. They keep running away on me. I mean, it's a smart move on their behalf, it just won't save them. It's a very odd way to move between those two territories. We'll say they are certainly persistent. They keep trying to reoccupy my lands. It's not going to help them, though. I need to capture some of their lord or their heir just to win this war finally. Or I just ignore everything else, siege down these castles, and then eventually hunt them down. That might be the plan. But let's take a break from the war. Go do something slightly less exciting, which is complete all these colonies. Every elf in the world gets a title at this point. We're going to have lots of lords and very few... very few subjects at this rate. Grant titles... Kingdom of Rudar. That gets rid of our over too many vassal problem. We'll obviously be getting him more in the long run. Might need to throw up one of my, send Gildor up here to keep the colonization going. Because we just don't have enough development, is the reality. There's no development in those lands outside of the one bordering the dwarves, and I don't even think the dwarves have that much development. Whoops, that must have been the bandits that popped up again. Okay, that's done on that front. That's done there. Back to the war. You know, as powerful as we are, right? Interesting. Seems odd that despite all the money and effort I've put into this, that we are still struggling to have a good chunk of troops. The men-at-arms are really small for these guys. Powerful, but small. Just takes a long time. Stopping the witch trials. We're now a theologian. Recache there, and another major settlement captured. Okay, now time to hunt down their army and reoccupy all the land they just took. Hopefully this time they will not be able to simply rebuild. I doubt it will work that way, though. They seem to be able to rebuild their army fairly quickly. It's like I need a second army. Get a handful more archers. Moku has wolves. Okay, 65. Oh, this is the problem with fighting people who actually have good settlements and good forts. It takes a long time. Wow. I didn't realize I constructed that many lonely towns. Takes a long time to reoccupy everything. However, they do not seem to have an army in the field anymore. So, should be a simple matter of a couple more sieges, and then we can give Umbar to someone of, well, the good faith, which is more along the lines of the Dunedain faith. Huh, they can't even siege their own forts, they're so slow. That's ironic. Complaining about all that, and they have just as much of a trouble. Ah, that's how I keep losing like 900 gold. I didn't realize sending my people out to debate is 900 gold. I mean, it makes sense it's cost that much, but Seems odd that that's one of our biggest expenses, sending out people to debate people during a plague. Wondering if the person I'm going to give all this land to is actually going to be willing to become our vassal. They might be too strong. We might have to re-invade with that lady who's now living at our court to actually take the throne of Umbar and then unite them. Okay, victory on that front. Will you become my subject? Answer, yes, if I befriend you. Good to know. So now that seriously messes up Umbar. They lose the vast majority of their strength because the castle of Umbar is amazingly wealthy. So that's all dealt with. Ramelon is now an elven refuge, so we'll grant that to somebody. Can't develop that because we're not due to Danish. Or due to Danish. I don't know why I wanted to say due to Danish. Maybe I'm hungry. Okay, that's dealt with. We'll build some non-lonely towns. We'll build some bustling colonies. Okay. Let's take Gildor. Or no, sorry, Gildor's busy. I was going to say we should send him up there. We'll wipe out the bandit scum. Truly heartfelt. Ah, some ransoms coming in. A lot of ransoms coming in. Ay, ay, ay. All the ransoms. All those people we just captured in that war. A couple hundred gold. Okay. That one's finished. That one's finished. That one's already finished. And by finished, I mean I don't have to keep spending more to upgrade it. Just gotta wait for the development. We might have to befriend this guy as well. 2 befriendments, 2 potential vassals. Sadly, he only has, like, 1 settlement, but everyone we get, the better. Oh, Balin's expedition has been attacked. Let's go deal with that mess. It's too bad the guy won't just join my realm. It would make my life so much easier. Ah, we can just use men-at-arms. Oh, and another ransom. How nice. No, straight to their castle. How are they? Balrog is still wandering. I'm kind of impressed they've managed to not cause the Balrog to kill everybody. Usually the AI is not that good at managing Balrogs and stuff. Oh good, Erebor reconquered some land. Has started recolonizing. Good, good, good. They're still rather poor, but strong enough. No board game, please. I'm totally happy with just sitting around. I don't have enough. Interesting. And frustrating, actually. Okay, I have befriended this guy of Umbar. Why doesn't he want to become my subject? Maybe because I'm at war or something? That's what I was worried about. Umbar is a very powerful holding. Once this is over, we do have enough money to, enough of a claim on Hardaway's area to expand further into that kingdom. Just gotta win this mess. Should be fine. More holding court as usual. Oh, more diplomacy perk. Interesting. I think we've maxed, yeah, we've maxed everything out there. A slight problem of what do you do when your people are fully skilled. Okay. Can I vassalize you? Yes, I can. Religious exemption is totally alright for dwarves. You, on the other hand, 10 away. A different race is an issue. How do I sway you over? Fabricating a hook, maybe. How is Thranduil descent doing? Thranduil is fighting a war over tyranny. He'll be fine. I'd be very surprised if Thranduil loses. The Wood Elves seem to survive even when the rest of the world goes horribly wrong. Unless, of course, the Nazgul guy does amazingly well. Still, their defensive advantages are ridiculous. It's kind of like Elrond. I don't think I've ever seen Elrond get destroyed yet. I've seen Gondor fall. I've seen Sauron conquer half the world. Still have yet to see Elrond. I've seen Elrond die. I've never seen his holdings taken, though. Especially if someone inherits the ring. Whoever has the ring is just almost unkillable in Rivendell. Well, I'm certainly getting a lot more events going on in my lands. People seem to be living a more productive life and stuff. Now that there's no giant expanses of wilderness sitting around. We're getting tournaments, we're getting feasts, we're getting hunts, we're getting plagues. Not too surprised about that one. All that's going well. Find it very interesting no one can colonize Fangorn Forest. I feel like the elves should be able to do something about that. We're getting raided in the south. How annoying. 9 away. Difference in the military strength is the problem. I think... Oh. That's awkward. Gondor has totally cut me off from Mordor. This is a problem. It's also too bad I can't force Galadriel under my control. Oh, I could unify the house. It doesn't solve the problem. Even though Galadriel is of the Finwë dynasty, it doesn't force her under my control. I kind of hope that as they improve this mod, they give... they do something like giving Elrond or the other elves CBs to unite the elves or something. Did I raise my troops down here last? No, I raised them up north, didn't I? I can't remember where I last raised my troops. Uh-oh. Anyhow, rally point here. I'm just going to subdue these humans on the west. Remove all the... Basically remove any opposition in the region. Oh, apparently I inherited a title that I didn't want to inherit. That's awkward. Oh well, I can't give this to exactly who I want to give it to, but at least they follow the good elven faith. And at some point, we should be able to declare war on Umbar or the person living at my court's claim. Of course, they still won't be of the elven faith. My armies are raised. Of course, the armies are raised. I'm in a war. Helps if I don't forget I'm fighting wars. In some ways, the mod has kind of hit the point where there's so much to do. It's very easy to lose track of everything. It's the same place I feel when I do like Princes of Darkness, that mod of the vampires. There's just so much you can do. It's almost decision paralysis. It's rather quite frustrating. Okay, we've unified that region. Good. Still don't have a way to deal with you guys, do I? Why can't you fabricate a claim on the kingdom title? There's only 2 claimants. Maybe if I fabricate a hook on you? I can't fabricate it on a wandering character. Maybe if I befriend her? Pull her over and then use her to fight up there. Also, no luck forcing those guys into my realm, or beating up these guys, or doing anything productive. Now Gondor has cut us off from Sauron. Could purchase a claim on the Longbeard artifact. Could try to negotiate a defensive alliance. I mean, I could fabricate a claim for, like, the Plantier and declare war on that. I don't think it would do what I'm looking for, though. Wow, he's got a lot of loot. Oh, bother. Where do we go now? I could fight a war for a title that's not even in their realm. At least we can ally ourselves to Gondor. I'm looking for some decision, like wipe out Sauron. There isn't any. I don't think I can even murder him. Obviously, that would be too hilarious. I could try sailing for fun. Anchors away. Debug, I have more gold. We just don't have enough. Dependable one. Uh-oh. An aerial attack. We've been attacked by The most vicious enemy of all time. The deadliest warrior we've ever faced. Fighting a war with a seagull. By the way, seagulls are vicious things. If you guys have never ever had seagulls rip something out of your hands, they are very vicious. And they're very unafraid of humans, which makes it more annoying. Ah, Círdan is our first mate. There we go. Should we seek out the Menel Tarma, the last surviving remnant of Numenor? Of course, we basically know exactly where Numenor is, considering we're elves. We will slay the Sea Drake. We could now be known as the Serpent Slayer. I think that's better than half elven. Dwindling supplies. Rationing. Stewardship. We've been stuck with the terrible dream of Numenor getting wiped out in a wave. Just for my own sanity, I am going to make a backup save, and we're going to call it here. So next episode, we will see if we can reach Numenor. See you guys all then. Bye for now.